Ever felt like your job search was less of a focused mission and more like a chaotic tumbleweed, blowing in every direction? You're applying for roles, networking, following up, and somehow it all feels like a giant, disorganized mess. You're losing track of applications, forgetting interview dates, and basically feeling like you're drowning in a sea of opportunities and deadlines. Sound familiar? Yeah, I thought so. We've all been there. And that's why today, we're diving into a tool that can completely transform your job search from a stressful scramble to a streamlined, organized process. We're going to talk about Trello. Now, you might have heard of Trello. It's a project management tool, right? Boards, lists, cards, the whole shebang. But what you might not realize is just how incredibly powerful it can be for managing your job search. Think of it as your personal command center, where you can visualize every step of your journey, keep track of every application, and stay on top of all those crucial follow-ups. Before we jump into the how-to, let's talk about why this matters. In today's competitive job market, organization isn't just a nice-to-have, it's a necessity. You're not just competing with other applicants. You're competing with your own ability to stay organized and focused. A disorganized job search can lead to missed opportunities, forgotten deadlines, and ultimately, a longer, more frustrating process. Imagine this: you've applied for a dream job. You're excited, you're hopeful, and then you forget to follow up after the interview. Or you mix up the dates and miss the interview entirely. Or worse, you realize weeks later that you forgot to submit a crucial document. These are the kinds of mistakes that can cost you your dream job. And they're entirely preventable with a little bit of organization. That's where Trello comes in. It's not just about keeping track of things. It's about creating a system that allows you to be proactive, not reactive. It's about taking control of your job search and turning it into a strategic, manageable project. So how do we do it? Let's break it down step by step. Step 1. Create your job search board. First, you'll need to create a new Trello board specifically for your job search. Give it a clear and descriptive name, like My Job Search 2024 or Career Opportunities. This board will be your central hub for everything related to your job search. Step 2. Set up your lists. Now, let's create the lists that will represent the different stages of your job search. Here's a suggested setup. To apply, this list is where you'll add potential job openings that you're interested in. Applied. This list is for jobs that you've already submitted an application for. Phone screen/interview. This list will track jobs where you've moved on to the phone screen or interview stage. Follow up. This list is crucial for keeping track of when you need to follow up with employers. Offers/negotiation. This list is where you'll track job offers and negotiation progress. Rejected. This list is for jobs that you didn't get. It's important to keep track of these as well, as you can learn from them. You can customize these lists to fit your specific needs. For example, you might add a networking list to track your networking efforts, or a research list to keep track of companies you're interested in. Step 3. Create your cards. Now let's add cards to each list. Each card will represent a specific job application. In the To Apply list, create a card for each job you're interested in. Include the job title, company name, and a link to the job posting. Once you've applied for a job, move the card to the Applied list. Inside the card, you can add more details, such as the date you applied, the application tracking number, if applicable, a link to your cover letter and resume, any notes about the company or the job. Step 4. Use labels and checklists. Trello's labels and checklists can be incredibly useful for adding more detail and organization to your cards. Labels. Use labels to categorize your jobs by industry, job type, or location. For example, you might have labels for marketing, software engineering, or remote. Checklists. Use checklists to break down the steps involved in each application. For example, you might have a checklist for customize resume, write cover letter, and submit application. Step 5. Set due dates and reminders. Use Trello's due date feature to set reminders for important deadlines, such as application deadlines, interview dates, and follow-up dates. You can also use Trello's calendar view to see all your upcoming deadlines in one place. Step 6. Utilize attachments and comments. Attach your cover letter, resume, and any other relevant documents to the corresponding card. Use the comments section to add notes about your interactions with the company, such as phone calls, emails, or interviews. Pro tips for maximizing your Trello job search. Create a template. Once you've set up your board, create a template that you can use for future job searches. Use the Trello mobile app. Stay organized on the go with the Trello mobile app. Collaborate with others. If you're working with a career coach or mentor, you can collaborate on your Trello board. Utilize the search function. Quickly find specific jobs or companies using Trello's search function. Review your rejected list. Don't just discard your rejected applications. Review them to identify areas where you can improve your application or interview skills. Create a networking list. Track your networking contacts and follow-up actions. Integrate with other tools. Use Trello's integrations with other tools, such as Slack or Google Calendar, to streamline your workflow. Don't overcomplicate it. Keep your board simple and easy to use. Focus on the features that are most helpful for you. Make it a daily habit. Spend a few minutes each day updating your Trello board. This will help you stay on top of your job search and avoid feeling overwhelmed. Celebrate your wins. Don't forget to celebrate your successes. Move your offers cards to a hired list and take a moment to acknowledge your hard work. By using Trello to manage your job search, you can gain a sense of control and clarity that will help you stay focused, organized, and motivated. You'll be able to track your progress, identify areas for improvement, and ultimately, land your dream job. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.